Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Well, the weather has finally broke in Kentucky. It went from being hot as all get out to being cold, now to being comfortable. So, like I've always said, if you don't like the weather in Kentucky, give it a day or two, it'll change. 2 weeks ago, we were in the 70s. All last week, we were in the low 40s to mid 30s, and then all at once yesterday the high, or day before yesterday the high was 34, and today it's 57. So go figure. So with that being said, now that the weather has gotten decent, I have got out here and got the stove fired up, and we're gonna beat on a knife today. I know some of you have been waiting for it, but we are going to beat on the TOPS MPAT. I've had a chance to piddle with this knife for the last couple of weeks, and I ended up not changing the grind angle. All I did was just polish out the actual angle that was already there. Turns out it was at 24 degrees. So I left it there, and overall I've been fairly impressed with the capabilities of that angle. I know I'm used to having more of a 20, and it took some getting used to. I have noticed that when I go from this knife to another one that has a 20, it takes me a second to readjust the angle. You wouldn't think 4 degrees makes that much of a difference, but it does. So, with all of that being said, we are going to beat on a knife and see what we can get done with it. The biggest question that I've got is, will the finish hold up? Because what little bit Justin has done with it, you already see it's got a spot on both sides. Oh. This is going to be pushing the limits of this knife as far as width, but we'll see what we can get done with it. Didn't have any problems. Justin told me he was afraid to beat on it like this, since it wasn't his knife. But when have y'all ever known me to be easy on a knife? Well, and it's kind of what I expected to happen after seeing what it did with what little bit Justin beat on it. It's taking that tan finish right off of it. But, like I said, I kind of expected it. We finally got over our burn ban, which is good. At least temporarily. We had some rain last week, and things got fairly well soaked here. Now, They're calling for snow here Thanksgiving Day, I believe. So, who knows how long the reprieve from the burn ban's gonna last. Let's get you turned back around here. Now that time has changed, it starts getting cool quick in the afternoons. The high today was in the 50s, and it's almost 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and it's already dropped down into the upper 40s. Curls are no problem. Polishing that edge out made a world of difference in that. Oh. Got a piece I already had cut up here. Notching, piece of cake with it. Like I said, I've had plenty of time to mess with it. Ooh. Cut clean through it. It'd be a little easier this time. Seven notch. Square notch. Oh. Raise you back up a little. Point, no problem. Oh. I've carried this quite a bit, and it does exactly what it's designed to do. It rides very, very tight to the body. It's very, very lightweight. Like I said in the previous video, the only issue I've seen with it is the point on the top has a tendency to sometimes want to dig into your ribs when you bend a certain way. Now this is nowhere near as thick as the SE5, but I'm not gonna beat it into the log like I did the SE5. But as you can see, tip's holding up fine. I really overdid it with the SE5, but I did that on purpose. After carrying it and using it, this hook back here is going to have to be rounded off some more. It has a tendency to bite, and I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not, but you can see right there on the end, the finish is already wearing off of it, and that's just from using it and it rubbing against stuff and everything that's caused that to come off like that. But we'll see what happens with this one in the future. The finish did exactly what I kind of expected it to do. I figured with that, just that little bit that Justin had done, when I really started beating on it, the rest of it would start coming off. So the question will be whether or not I decide to strip it, leave it, patina it, whatever. But we'll go from there. The grip on it, the way it's designed, works great. There's absolutely no fear of your hand slipping on the handle. The one thing that I don't like, but I don't know if I'm going to fix it or not, is it does not have a 90-degree spine on it. It doesn't have anywhere on it except the edge that you can scrape a ferro rod. Now, that being said, understand this knife was not designed as a bushcraft knife. This knife was designed as an airman's tool, as a combat / survival knife. And for that design, it is perfect. It does a great job at that task. We have a tendency as bushcrafters, we want to take knives that are designed for other purposes and then try to turn them into bushcraft knives. And that is not what this knife is designed for. Whew. Thing bites hard. Come on out of there. There you go. This is a hard piece of wood if you haven't noticed. Finally. One thing I will tell you, when you're batoning, you want to make sure your hand is not back on that and up in front of it. For some odd reason, if you're batoning and your finger gets back there on that hook, the shock all comes through right into that hook. Oh, hey, wood grub. Ah, come here, you little stinker. Oh, so overall, for what this knife is designed to do, it does a great job. Can it do bushcraft tasks? Yes, it can. It carves really well to be as big as it is. Somewhat disappointed about the finish not holding up on it. As I say, if you look at it now, but like I said, when you start beating it through wood, you're going to start taking off finish. So there you go. Well, fireplace is kicking. I'm getting hot. Update on the piece of property. I talked to the gentleman the other day. He's going to try to get up with me this coming weekend after Thanksgiving and let me come down there and walk me around and show me where the property lines are at. And then after that, I'll have free reign. Hopefully that works out that way. His wife is doing well, so he said that he'd just been overloaded with work, but he hadn't forgot about me. So there we go. The TOPS MPAT. We have got it out here and we have beat the piss out of it. And Justin, you could have beat on it a little harder than that if you'd wanted to. I wouldn't have cared. So there you go. Like, share, subscribe. I'll get another one up for you soon.